Well, good day. Good day to you.
Good day to you.
It is a good day. We are going to take a page out of Jonathan Gold from the LA Times' notebook here and go to a little strip mall, little mini mall in West Vancouver, and we're going to go to a place called Kin Sushi.
And we are on Marine Drive and 18th.
And 18th.
And it's a strip mall.
Yeah. And
with a DQ in it.
With not a lot of strippers, by the way, but just it's a really cool little place. And we found this a couple of years ago.
Several years ago now.
Oh God, it's all a blur.
Yeah.
And it struck us as being really interestingly Japanese, because a lot of these little small sushi bars, especially in Vancouver, are run by Korean people, and it's like almost like a pan-Asian kind of thing.
And some of those are great. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like,
you're never wrong.
We've had some really lovely sushi at, the Bowen Island sushi restaurant is run by Koreans, and we've had some really lovely food there. So, not dissing that, but this place does seem more Japanese.
Yeah, and so we're going to go in and have a nice lunch with some nice people. So stick with us.
Nestled between Cozy Nail Bar and Panago Pizza.
This is a classic case of never judge a book by its cover. So let's see if we can even get a table in here today. That'd be good.
We have 5 people waiting at this moment. So then when we go to the table, we are looking at around 20 minutes.
Oh, we'll wait. That's okay. Yeah. So there are only a few tables here, so we have about apparently a 15 or 20 minute wait, which we're happy to do because I know the food's really good. Hooray! It's only about 10 or 15 minutes, but we managed to score a table. Yeah. So we're going to have a look at the menu here. Okay. So we got the usual appetizers and everything. Tempura. Tofu teriyaki. And sashimi and sushi bits. Lots of good selection of rolls, bento boxes, special rolls, like something called the crazy roll, the Vegas roll, but that's always a gamble. A California roll, that's with salmon. How about that? That's actually really cool.
Right.
And you can combine things. Look at that. Cool.
Gomai.
2 miso soup, some gomai, and their gomai is really good here, as I recall.
And the agadashi tofu.
Mm-hmm.
And then, in terms of rolls or sashimi or nigiri, what would you like?
Let's see. Well, the 2 pieces of tobiko would be nice.
Yep.
Negitora maki is always good.
I never had a calamari roll.
Calamari roll? Where's that?
Unagi roll.
Where's the calamari? Let's try a calamari roll. Because we haven't ever done that before.
Okay. Calamari roll?
Yeah, and negatoro roll.
Oshinko?
Yeah, those 3.
So that was, Oshinko, calamari, and negitora?
Yeah, that sounds great.
And 2 pieces of tobiko.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like this plan.
We're set.
Solid plan. There we are. YouTube. You're a star.
Anyway.
Enough about that. So, we want to have 2 miso.
2 miso.
So gomai.
May one gomai.
Just one gomai. Agadashi tofu. 2 pieces of tobiko.
2 pieces of tobiko.
And oshinko maki. With shiso if you have it. Do you have shiso leaf? No?
This is my first time here.
You're doing a hell of a job, so that's great. Negitora maki and the calamari roll.
I give you one.
Yeah,
And
calamari roll.
Calamari?
This one.
We've never had that. It's different.
Yeah.
Squid, right?
Squid. You can't go wrong with squid.
All right.
okay.
And that should be the first course. That'll be the first course.
Okay, let me take a game.
Order's been placed.
So I wanted to say something.
Okay.
This is not what we ordered, but I thought it was interesting. if you were coming here and you wanted to save a little bit of money, that they do have this special roll combo. So you choose one of the special rolls, and it's extensive. There's crazy roll, as Rob said, Vegas roll. There's a Washington roll and a Victoria roll. All these special rolls. So you choose a special roll, and then you choose a side dish, which is like appetizer tempura, appetizer sashimi, gyoza, gomai, edamame, vegetable spring roll, or agadashi tofu, and then you get a salad and a miso soup, and all of that is $19.95, which
That's a great lunch. That's a really good lunch.
To get lunch for $20. Of course, there will be tax and tip on that, but get lunch for $20 these days is considered pretty good. So, you might want to look into that. They also have a lot of the typical noodle and rice dishes. Like they have a section of donburi, and they have udon. And so again, if you were looking to get off a little cheaper here for $12.95, you could get chicken or beef teriyaki donburi. So that's a rice bowl with chicken or beef teriyaki. That's a decent price, $13. So
This concludes Laurel's menu report. And I always love it when the server comes up and goes, "Are there any questions about the menu?" And then I say something smart ass like, "Yeah, why did you choose this font? I just don't understand." So you can see these guys working pretty hard back here in the kitchen, but they're very fast. And I think they do really beautiful work. It's actually, the presentation is really good. Thank you.
Here's a miso.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks
This
very
is for the agadashi tofu.
Even though it's blazing hot outside here in July, there is still nothing more comforting than a bowl of miso soup, I think. So it's even better on a really rainy, crappy day. It's very restorative. Note the official technique of drinking right from the bowl.
that's comfort food.
I know, I love it.
Always comfort.
I love it so much.
Not that I particularly need comforting right now, but it's lovely.
Laurel has disappeared into the restroom, but this gives me a chance to eat the bulk of this lovely gomai that they have brought out here. I'm going to let Laurel have the first taste of this, just because, even though we've been married for almost 25 years, I still kind of like her.
And he knows I love my vegetables.
I know, you can love. Just save me a couple of strands of that, will you?
It's a nice presentation.
It is. I know. That's what we love about this place, is that they do seem to take a little extra care, and details like the rice is actually really good. And if you know anything at all about sushi, it's really all about the rice. But in this case, am I going to hear the requisite yummy sound?
Sesame, spinach. Yeah.
I gotta say, that's one of the better gomais I have had. It's got a real deep flavor to it. Really, really good. Yum,
It
yum.
tastes to me like they might grind their own roasted sesame. Like that's doing it the right way.
Yeah. This isn't from a can.
Here's some rolls.
Nice.
Hooray!
Enjoy.
Thank you. That looks great. Oh, look at this. Okay.
So we have oshinko here, which is a pickled vegetable. That's the negitoro, which is tuna and green onion. This is the tobiko, which is flying fish roe,
Beautiful.
which I love. Little bursts of sea water in your mouth. And then this is, I guess, we've got
Calamari
the
roll.
calamari roll. Cool.
And a little bit of, and what I like about this is that the ginger is not pink, which means that it's, I think they actually do their own pickled ginger here, which is really another mark of
Ginger
quality.
and wasabi there.
And it's not fresh grated wasabi, but hardly anyone ever uses that. But this looks just fantastic. So, yeah. Now, this is a peculiarly North American thing that we do. We put our wasabi in there. I like it. I like doing it. But if you were in Tokyo and did this, you may get frowned upon, because it's whatever the sushi chef puts on there is deemed to be the correct amount of wasabi.
Yes.
So there you have it.
I love oshinko. I love how crunchy it is. And just a little bit.
It's like an episode of Iron Chef. There's a party in my mouth. That's right. I won't say the second line. I don't know. What do you think?
Probably going to be really hot when I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's going to be really hot. So we got the agadashi tofu, which is like deep fried cubes of tofu.
I know it's going to be molten in the center.
It is.
Hot, but not too hot. Perfectly fried.
It means it's, yeah, it looks
Not
beautiful.
greasy.
With little bits of nori on top.
Yeah, it's good.
That is a thing of beauty.
So I want to try this calamari roll, which looks to me like it is deep fried squid in
Yeah.
the center of a roll
It's fusion food.
with cucumber. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm not going to put any soy sauce or anything on it. I'm going all in because I know if I try to bite this, it's going to
Well,
fall
that's,
apart.
I think, the way to do it.
Ready?
Ready? Oh, another Iron Chef move she's doing. But that's just to spare viewers the vulgarity of chewing. That was good? I bet it is. I bet it is.
I can't talk. Eating.
Well, I'm going to have to try one of those also. There it goes. There it is.
It's pretty good, huh?
Unusual, but really good. I love squid, so I could eat it raw. I could eat it in calamari,
You could eat it on a goat, on a boat.
in a boat. But not if it's green.
Eat it with a hat.
I guess with wasabi. But does
Eat
wasabi
it with a
count?
bat.
Wearing a hat. Okay, we'll stop. The calamari roll is really good, and it's still warm, like fresh on the fryer. So they haven't fried a bunch of calamari and like left it in a holding tray for 6 hours or something like that, or it's yesterday's. It's actually really fresh, but I think it's important, and we try to do this every time we go out somewhere. Is pardon me. First of all, go to your lung specialist. Try something on the menu you've never tried before. And we did this. We do this most times that we go out, even places that are our favorite places, because it expands your repertoire of what it is that you find to be delicious. And we found another one. So you never know. Try something different. So this is one of Laurel's favorites, going back years and years and years.
Way back in the 80s when I first discovered sushi. Tobacco. There's something about it's funny, the other roe, like ikura, the salmon roe, is nice, it's fine. Dabby dots of jelly. Anyone who knows that reference, you let me know. But there's something about tobacco, regardless of what color it is, because it changes color. It's
Inexplicably
It's
fantastic.
special. It's
Okay.
just, it's bursts of seawater.
Okay.
To me, it is the essence of the ocean, but it's messy.
Okay, Laurel's going to be in ecstasy for the next couple of minutes, so she's not going to be saying much, aside from yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Just nod once for yum, twice for ew.
So I made an oblique reference earlier that I can imagine most of you are like, what was she talking about? So when our boys were little, actually I don't even know if our second boy was born yet, we went to San Francisco, we came back, we bought a book. And Amy Sanger, I believe is the name of the author, and it was called My First Book of Sushi. And it's a board book for, toddlers or whatever. And it turned out to be our eldest son's favorite book for a very long time. And we had to read it a lot, so it better be your favorite book. And there is a reference where it says, ikura, like little dabby dots of jelly, salty on my lips and yummy in my belly.
Oh, we heard that one a lot. So
We did. So that was the reference I was making to
Check it out.
ikura salmon eggs. There you go. So I highly recommend, usually when people get sushi, they get fish, seafood, whatever. And if they get veg, they get like an avocado roll or a yam roll or something like that. So a shinko apparently can be lots of different kinds of pickled vegetable, but is usually pickled daikon, which is what this is. And another one that we really, really like is called kampyo, and it's a dark brown color, and it is a pickled gourd. And highly recommend. Those are two of my favorites. And if you can get the sushi chef to put a piece of shiso in when they roll it up, so you get the flavor. Shiso is an herb related to the mint family. If you can get the flavor of the shiso in there, that's even better. But highly recommend. Like, nobody seems to order these that I know, like non-Japanese people. Highly recommend. These are the things to order.
Are you all done? I think we've made short work of that.
Yes. No leftovers to take home today.
No.
No, that was really good and perfect for today.
Yeah. And it's so funny because you can be in a little strip mall in the middle of nowhere, and actually LA is very famous for this, but you can find really
Seattle.
really
places in
yes,
Seattle and
but
strip malls.
really good quality food at a reasonable buck. And I've eaten in a lot of sushi bars that don't even measure up to this, so this is actually really, really good.
I just wanted to say Vancouver has a lot of sushi places, and many of them are very good. The majority of them are really expensive. There are some bottom tier ones, the all-you-can-eat sushi places. Sushi Man, I'm looking at you. It's not always that you get what you pay for. I mean, the high-end ones tend to have very, very good fish.
Yeah.
And the low-end ones tend not to. But somewhere in the middle, sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
This one is in the middle and this one is good.
Yeah. It was really nice. Thank you very much.
So, that was a good lunch. How much was it?
$43 before tip, including taxes.
Okay, $43. Again, this is Vancouver, so 22 bucks each or whatever
Yeah.
is not insane for
That's
lunch.
insane.
You could do it a little bit cheaper. We could have eaten less.
We could have just drunk water and just
No, we
or not even
could
gone
have
in.
ordered less. We also could have done some of the specials, like I said, and it might have come in cheaper.
Sushi's like that. It always tastes so good. I said, "What do you mean? I spent $190?" But
Yeah.
we didn't go that route today.
No, we didn't.
Anyway, Kin Sushi,
In West Vancouver.
really highly recommended if you're over on the North Shore.
And the nicest people.
Yeah, really, really
Like,
sweet.
really, come support them.
Bye for now. Oh, subscribe and like. Please.
Comment.
Comment.